Bun găsit, sunt Adrian Boioglu la GoNEXT TV, discutăm cu oamenii momentului din turism, iar astăzi invitatul meu este o personalitate din Antalya, Turcia, este președintele Asociației Hotelierilor din Antalya. Bun găsit! Thank you for being such a wonderful host, first of all, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to discuss with you the travel industry here in Antalya. First of all, my question is, we had a pandemic, we had the war in Ukraine, we had an enormous tragedy with the earthquake. How is the travel industry recovering from all of those, and how do you see 2023 in the light of those events?
First of all, it's my pleasure to see you in Antalya and to host you in Antalya. As Antalya Hotels Association, I'm the president of AKTOB. I would like to delightfully to tell you that to host Romanian friends in Antalya is our pleasure. So I will begin from the pandemic situation. As you know, due to the pandemic reasons, all around the world, tourism industry is affected harmfully. But as you know, as Turkish hoteliers, with the Turkish Tourism and Culture Ministry, we obtained our certificate of safe tourism. So with the safe tourism power, due to the pandemic, even though to Antalya we brought 3.5 million tourists in 2020 and more than 9 million tourists in 2021. So in 2021, we apply really wonderfully this certification program, and we obey all the rules of manifestos that we already announced for tourists. And I think we are one of the biggest increased city and country between 2020 and 2021. When we came to 2022, unfortunately, the war which begins between Russia and Ukraine, as you know, geopolitical wise, Turkey is in a geography which is valuable geography and which is nearer to Europe, nearer to Middle East, nearer to all Black Sea. So our main source is, number one source is Russia at that time, and number two source is Ukraine. And our number one and number two sources being war between them, certainly we affected negatively. But especially from England and Germany, we brought lots of tourists during the 2022, and we have totally 13.5 million tourists to Antalya. As you remember, 2019 figure was 16 million. We nearly catch, which was a record year for us in 2019. We nearly catch 2019 figures. So
do you think it's going to be? Do you think you will at least get to that level of 2019 this year?
Yes.
Do you have hope for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though with the earthquake, because there is just only a 3 weeks period that we did not receive reservations, because early booking reservations are unbelievably increasing, especially from West Europe and from Romania also. As you remember, from Romania in 2019 we have 240,000 Romanians, and in 2022 we have 292,000 Romanians. So now this year we are expecting to have 350,000 Romanians to Antalya. So this is also from England we make increase, from Germany we make increase, from Russia we don't wait for an increase, but from Ukraine also we are waiting for increase, because Ukrainian market was also due to the war 90% it was decreased. So now we are also getting more Ukrainians to Antalya for tourism also.
How do you promote the area, especially to the Romanian market? How do you, what do you expect to get from their families, couples? What
68% of our business is coming from families. Okay. So for this reason, from 75 countries, we have more than 40 countries direct flights, and especially all people, all countries who are searching for a peaceful holiday, a relaxing holiday with their families, Antalya is their #1 destinations, including Romanians.
Now,
What we are doing, I will tell you. We have from 5 cities direct flights from Romania, and I think this year from Constanța also will be added.
Yes.
Will be added, which is my feelings about Constanța because of my father's roots. I'm very sensitive to have. I've been in Constanța lots of times. Tuzla and Constanța is having a family life for me. So for this reason, I make a positive special edition for Constanța people. But from Cluj, from the other cities, Iași, Craiova, and also
Brașov.
from Brașov and Bucharest. In Brașov, for example, in each December, my salespeople are visiting Brașov and making roadshow in Brașov. We have lots of clients from Brașov, from Bucharest, from Iași, from more or less 9. It will increase to 9 cities in Romania.
Now, how do you see this increase? Will it affect you? Of course, it is going to affect you in a positive way. But how are the Romanian travelers? Are they more demanding? Do they have special requests? How do you see them?
You know, Balkan people. We are also from Balkans. Not very common because the welfare is increasing. Because since 10 years, I've been working with Romanian market because it's increasing. I can easily understand that the welfare is increasing in Romania. After being a member of European community, also the economical wise, Romania is becoming more powerful. So I'm proud of this, and also it will be very accessible for Romanians to be in Turkey, in Antalya. Why? Because after this Çanakkale Bridge, Troy Bridge, the people who prefers to come with their own cars can easily access to Antalya and to aging costs from Romania with their own cars. So this is also a good improvement from Balkans. But the families who prefers to be in Antalya from Romania, believe me, they are very warm. They feel there like their home in Antalya.
I want to switch the discussion now to another subject that is very important to us. The Romanian travel industry is now organizing what we call the local management destination hubs. You are doing that here. You are doing an excellent job. So what would be your advice for the Romanian travel industry? How should they organize it and have more tourists coming to those places? How, regarding your experience, of course?
I've been in Constanța. I searched for investment in Constanța. Unfortunately, the season is too short. So 2.5 month season. So in Antalya we have between 7-8 month season due to the climatization. So when you have a tourism investment, hotel investment nearby the Black Sea, due to the climatization, your season is very short. But you can just run after the alternative type of tourism. So instead of sea, sun and sun tourism type, this triple S is valuable for us, as you know. So you can make MICE tourism, meeting, incentive, convention, exhibitions. So you can invest to that. You can invest to health tourism. You can also invest to sports tourism.
How about the rest of the country? What would be your suggestion for the rest?
Culture.
The culture.
For example, if you tell me that why you want to be in Romania, the culture is also affecting me very positively. So you can make this cultural tours, you can give special importance to these cultural tours because and the hospitality of Balkans, the gastronomy of our Balkans is very valuable.
Okay.
I love your soups, I love your meat, you know, and it's delicious.
Absolutely. We're going back to Antalya. What are your plans for the summer? Are there going to be events organized here, or just regular summer with all the sun and the sand and the regular offer like we are used to?
I am the president of AKTOB. AKTOB have more than 500 hotels and 600,000 bed capacity we are representing. So we know from 3-star hotel to 5-star hotel, you know, we are applying this all-inclusive food and beverage services and the other services very good, and also this is improving our service of standards. So when, especially the Romanians also like it, when you just go to a hotel for hospitality, you wait 3 things which is important: your room, your food, and the entertainment. So when three of them you apply very good, and then you can just go to the environment, you can just go for the furnitures, the modernize, whatever you like, we have in Antalya. So we have different varieties of hotels, so different varieties of tastes, and different varieties of hospitality opportunities. So I think this is our major marketing word that we are very successful.
You said there are more Romanian coming here by car.
Yes.
The infrastructure is good, you have good roads, so they are encouraged to do that. Would you encourage them to do that, or rather come here by plane with the travel agents and come here like in like 1 hour and a half, be here and spend the rest of their time in vacation here?
Depends on their preference, you know. Personally, you can prefer to make a package holiday with plane, or you can make a 4-day accommodation in Aegean coast, 3-day accommodation in west coast of Mediterranean, and another part of your vacation in the east coast of Mediterranean. You can divide by. But for families, I think they prefer to come with packages. But for youngs and for adventure-looking people, they prefer to come their own cars, especially also financial-wise, it will be also better for them. So the roads are the infrastructure of the roads, especially I mentioned already to you that when the Çanakkale Bridge is finished, it's very helpful for them to access also.
As soon as you come here, you want to come again. So do you think that you would encourage more repeaters to come back, or to have more tourists that are coming here for the first time?
Loyalty is very important in tourism business. In my hotels, as I told you, I'm also the president of Limak Hotels. In Limak Hotels, 28% of our tourists, they are loyal to us. They are repeaters. And Antalya, for example, why during the bad times, during the risky times, why Antalya stood up very tightly in their routes? Because of these loyal tourists. Because we have really between 15 to 25% of our tourists are very loyal to Antalya. And also I think we are doing the hospitality very fine here, so they would love to be here. But now the children are growing up, and now the young people, they also prefer to come to Antalya. Why? Because when they were child, they also have their vacation with their families in Antalya. Now they have their own families, and they also prefer Antalya to be in vacation.
Now you have sea, you have mountains, you have beautiful landscapes, but the Romanians that are coming here don't know anything about the area. So what would be your recommendation? What should you not miss in a week when you come here? What are the main points that you have to visit when you come here?
Now you are at the center of Antique Pamphylia. The headquarters of Antique Pamphylia, Perge, is just 10 minutes away from airport. The wonderfully protected only antique theater Aspendos is just a few hours away from you, and the Faselis, for example, the first library of the world, and then the most valuable protected one of the archaeological sites, Ankanda, and also Sagalassos, and everything is here. The culture is here, food is here, gastronomical wise is here, entertainment was here, and also certainly accommodation types of is here. So Antalya is the best destination for vacation.
Thank you. And at the end, please send a message to the Romanian market for those who did not arrive to Antalya yet. What is your message for those that still are watching us maybe and they're thinking, maybe I should go there, maybe I should have my next vacation in Antalya?
Very easy. You know, just contact to some of your friends who visited us before. I think our best marketing is the Romanians who visited, who have the time for Antalya before in their life.
Thank you so much for this interview. Good luck in your endeavors, and we hope to see you again in Constanța, so that the Romanian market, Romanian travel industry can learn from your experience, your vast experience.
With pleasure.
Thank you so much. Doamnelor și domnilor, acesta a fost interviul de astăzi din Antalya. Eu sunt Adrian Boioglu, alături de colegul meu Mintică Raftu din spatele camerei. Vă dorim o zi mai bună.